Well, take it off for a minute.
Hello, we're on air. Thank you to our guests. Hello, hello.
Is anyone actually watching this?
I just sent it live like 2 seconds ago, so please go and retweet the link. Thank you. Promote, promote. Approximately 4 minutes, so please go and retweet the tweet. If you're feeling frisky, go ahead and quote it and tell people just to tune in. Um, Kelly, hello.
I'm here.
Yes, can you come on camera?
Why?
I'm just asking you and Carlos, are you available to come on camera?
I mean, whatever.
Okay. Can Carlos, hello.
Hey, Antoine.
Hello.
Carlos.
I don't
Hello.
think.
Can you and Kelly come on camera and
Yeah,
get a sheet
sure.
of paper out and on one
Oh,
sheet of paper write A and on one sheet of paper write
Oh
B?
my god, why didn't you tell us this before?
Because I'm a messy bitch who lives for drama.
Hey, Antoine.
Can we, like, not DM the answers to you?
Girl!
No?
As long as you're on camera.
Well, can we DM the answer instead of pulling it up?
I guess.
yeah, I don't know.
I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to see your beautiful faces. Yes, Lee, you're serving top. I'm living.
Antoine.
Girl.
Brandisha, yes.
One of your questions is. I don't understand it. Number 6.
Well,
I think
Jesus.
you misspelled something.
Let me look. Everyone else managed to answer, but you. Question 6 clearly says, oh, it's supposed to be what?
Oh, okay. I thought so, but I wanted to make sure.
Hello?
Hello?
Did I miss anything?
Did you...
Oh, God. Okay. So this is that disorganization and detail-orientedness I was talking about earlier.
Girl, shut up.
That you lack.
Brandon, are you looking at that clock?
As I said, you
Yeah.
hush.
Hold on.
When it hits, like, 0.58, just, like, yell post, okay?
Okay, hold on.
I'm sick of Courtney attacking me.
This is constructive criticism.
Shh.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
It's 0.44, Brandon, okay?
feel free to go
Yeah, I
ahead
know.
and retweet
You're
the
not on
live
it?
link.
Not yet. It's at 11. 13.
Okay, listen, it's 9:34. Anyways, so let's talk to the finale, people. Carlos, did you think that you would make it this far into the game?
No, straight up. No, I think that when I saw the cast, there are obviously better players than me and better competitions. So I thought I'd be out sooner than later.
Okay. Kelly, what about you?
I did not think I would make it this far.
And why not?
I don't know, like, being that I've won already, I thought I would have a target on my back.
Okay. John, what about you? Did you think you would make it this far?
Um, honestly, I I didn't. I had hoped other people would be sitting in my spot right now, but I'm very grateful to be where I'm at. Um, yeah. So I've learned how to play a
And
different game because
when
of
you
this.
talk about wanting people to be in your spot,
Yeah.
okay, and when you talk about people like you wanting people to be in your spot, who are you referring to?
Um, stronger, like competitive and very targeted games. Like I think Mike and Brandon deserved to be in the end. I think they both did really well. Were very strong competitors, and a lot of people hit behind them. I think the three of us included. So I think right now you have a very safe final three, but like I think we all have very good reasons for being up here.
Okay. Okay. Last question, I guess, would be for John.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I'm supposed to go on mute. Okay.
Courtney.
Yeah.
Courtney.
Yeah, what?
Oh.
I thought you were replying. I asked you to go on mute. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm going to mute. Turn that off.
I almost did the Victor. I almost got it.
That's immediately what I thought about. So also, I was
And you go on my screen. Oh my God.
Are we all supposed to be on mute? I don't understand.
Please go on mute, Brandon.
Hi, yes, now. Hello.
Yeah.
Who are you saying hello to?
What?
You told us to go on mute.
No. I said,
When?
am I cutting in and out?
Yeah, a little.
Okay, is it fixed now?
Huh?
Yeah,
A
you're
little
fine.
bit.
Fixed now.
You're fine.
Okay. I'm going back.
Jesus.
I'm so confused.
Oh, nothing. Okay, so can everyone but Carlos and Kelly please go on mute? And then Carlos and Kelly, can you please come off of mute? Okay, Carlos and Kelly, are you ready for the final head of household competition?
Yes.
Okay, so this competition is called the Balance of Justice. And the way it will work is I ask the jury a series of questions, and I'm going to ask you those same 7 questions here live, and you're going to DM me your answer, either A or B. And then the person with the most points after the 7 questions will win head of household. However, if there's a tie, I will come up with the tiebreaker question, and the winner of the tiebreaker question will win head of household. Any questions about that?
No.
Carlos?
No.
Okay. If you're both ready, 1 second, let me grab my phone. Breezy, what are you doing?
I didn't get the question.
Oh, girl, I will, whatever. Okay. Anyways, back to the rest of the ball. Okay, Lee and Carlos, are you ready for the first question?
Yeah.
Okay. Question 1. Who did Mark, Question 1. Who did Mike say was the smartest house guest? A, Mimi. B, Mike. Again, who did Mike say was the smartest house guest? A, Mimi. B, Mike. Please DM me your answer. Okay, you both answered B, Mike, that is incorrect. Mike said the smartest house guest was Mimi. We'll move on to question 2. Question 2. Who did Breezy say was the funniest house guest? A,
Can you get it,
Kelly,
please?
or B, Kevin? Again, who did Breezy say was the
I have
funniest
to.
house guest?
Harold.
A, Kevin, or B, Kelly? Please DM me your answers.
I already paid online.
A, Kevin.
I got a beer of that for a second, but I answered. Is that okay?
Yes.
Because I ordered pizza. I gotta go get it.
Okay. Breezy said that the funniest house guest was B, Kelly. You both get that incorrect. Once again, we're still tied at 0. Oh, Carlos, sweetie, no. Question 3.
He's not here.
What? He's listening, I believe.
I don't think so.
He said he had to pee.
He took his
Oh.
headphones off. He went to go get pizza.
Oh, Jesus, Lord, have mercy on our souls.
You said it was okay.
I didn't know that's what he said, okay? Look, I'm just trying to look at that. Oh, no.
I think like the delivery guys at the door or something like that.
He better give him that $2 tip and keep it pushing.
I think it's family dinner.
Only $2? $2 is being a cheap ass.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Carlos, that's canceled. What is he doing? I have never been so disrespected in my life.
Brittany no está.
Carlos. Oh, no. We're not doing that. You're kidding.
That is dad. I love it.
Guys.
That's his dad.
What up, homie?
Get Carlos.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Brittany no
¿Puedes ir por
está.
Carlos? ¿Dónde está Carlos?
Carlos has like porn
John.
on his fucking
John, we don't speak
browser
that.
and shit. Look at all this preparation for fucking pizza.
Yeah.
Right? Like, bitch, if you don't grab the fucking pepperoni and sit the fuck down, hello.
What if he likes cheese?
I got the milk
I don't
too.
care what he
Like
likes.
the doctored up
Who
pizza.
the hell drinks pizza and milk?
Carlos likes meat. Okay? He needs his protein.
He has his headphones and they can't hear us, right?
I
Like, back.
Oh, yeah,
I
there he
hope
is.
so.
I'm so sorry. Back.
Oh, okay. Can everyone else go on mute besides Carlos? Hello? Are you back, Carlos?
Yeah.
Okay, Kelly, are you ready for the third question?
Yes.
Okay, Carlos, can you silence your background? Thank you. Okay, question 3. What did David say was his biggest mistake? Throwing the head of household competitions, or B, trusting Courtney to keep him safe during the double eviction? Again, what did David say was his biggest mistake? A, throwing the head of household competitions, or B, trusting Courtney to keep him safe during the double evictions? Okay, you both answered A, throwing the head of household competitions. That is correct. You both get a point. We are tied 1-1. We will move on to question 4. Question 4. What did Mimi say was the most shocking moment in the game? A, Brandon backdooring Mike even though he promised he wouldn't, or B, Mike putting her up? Again, question 4. What did Mimi say was the most shocking moment in the game? A, Brandon backdooring Mike, even though he promised that he wouldn't, or B, Mike putting her up? Okay, you both answered B. That is correct. We move on to question 5. We are tied at 2 each. Question 5. Who did Brandon say was the smartest house guest? A, himself, duh, or B, Carlos? Again, who did Brandon say was the smartest house guest? A, himself, duh, or B, Carlos? Kelly, you answered B. Carlos, you answered A. The correct answer was B, Carlos. We'll move on to question 6. Question 6. Who did Courtney say was the most deserving of winning the game? A, Mike, or B, Mimi? Question 8. Who did Courtney say is most deserving of winning the game? A, Mike, or B, Mimi? You both answered A. That is correct. We'll move on to the final question. We are at Kelly 4, Carlos 3. Okay. What did Breezy say was her shining moment in the game? Is it A, or B, working with Courtney again? Again, what did Breezy say was her shining moment in the game? A, evicting David, or B, working with Courtney again? You both answered A. That is correct, which means with the 5-4, congratulations, Kelly. You have won the final head of household competition.
Good job,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jury, you can come off mute now. It's awkward. Hello.
Congrats.
Congrats, Kelly or Lee, whatever.
Oh, not whatever.
Congrats.
Thank you, guys. Be right back.
Oh,
Whatever.
not applauding. Here for it.
Carlos has a nice kitchen.
Okay, I'm looking at those stainless steel appliances. I'm like, yes. We got the stainless steel toaster oven, regular oven, microwave, double door refrigerator with the drawer freezer at the bottom. Okay. They living. They living there.
Look at the spotlights up top.
Uh-huh. You know, they don't touch. They have China plates at their house. And they don't get eaten on. Those are like rare. You can't eat on those. You can't wash
You're
them.
using paper plates to eat that pizza.
I literally just typed congratulations, Courtney. You've won the game. Like literally.
That's what you wanted.
Oh.
That's her wildest dreams.
We'll talk about that later.
Talk about what?
Are we?
Your
I
gameplay.
don't think there's gonna be a reunion if nobody can be around.
Listen, we will make time. Thank you.
That pizza look good. What brand is that?
Is that Pizza Hut?
I don't like Pizza Hut. Ugh.
I'm coming
That's
off.
Pizza Hut.
We ordered Pizza Hut tonight too, Brandon. I
Oh.
thought of you when we ordered it.
Oh my god, I love Pizza Hut.
You know how to tell it's Pizza Hut? It's the brown
We
circle.
normally don't order it, but I had a coupon and I was like, whatever.
Is that cheese stuffed crust,
We
Carlos?
were just talking about that, Mimi.
Oh my gosh, how could I tell? I have a knack for this stuff.
Yes, for Carlos Muchin on the cam. Hello.
Oh my gosh, I should eat that pizza.
Oh, Lee. Oops.
I'm looking at his fingernails to make sure they're clean.
I'm really
I'm
bad at
back.
telling Lee to post.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
Did you
Brandon.
post?
I did,
Congrats,
but
Kelly.
I don't know if I did. Thank you.
Congrats, Kelly. Kelly, so once again, you've solidified yourself in the final 2. How does it feel?
It felt amazing, to be honest.
Did you think you would be in this position?
Final 2, no.
Okay. And I guess kind of for you, what does it come down to at this moment? Like you have a big choice between John.
They both play great games. It just comes down to loyalty to me.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of this, like, yeah.
Okay. So I guess my question would be, is your mind made up or are you open to persuasion?
Um, I'll give them a chance to you know.
Oh, girl, if you got your mind made up,
I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude.
But do you have like in your mind as of right now a like solidified person that you're sending home?
Like 70% sure.
Okay.
I really don't know, but if you guys are ready to move on, can I hear the please?
So you ready to hear the pleas from both house guests?
Please.
Okay. John, Carlos, are you ready to plead your case to Kelly as to why she should bring you to the final two?
Sure.
Okay, John, you can go ahead and go first.
Oh no, I think if you take me to final two, you at least have a fighting chance. I think if you take Carlos, he's gonna win 5-2, maybe 6-1. At least with me, I think that you have stronger connections with other people, and I don't know. I think it'd be a riskier move to take me, but with Carlos, I think he for sure wins.
Okay. Carlos, what do you have to say?
I would argue that it's the other way around. I'd say John's never won a game, so I feel like some people just vote for him to win a game. I don't think I have. I think I had connections with people in the jury. I don't think they were like as strong as you made of. So we made a final two day one. So I would have honored it had I won, and just hope you could do the same.
Okay, that being said, Kelly, please go ahead and cast the sole vote to evict either John or Carlos.
I'm going to have to evict. I'm gonna have to evict John. I'm sorry.
Okay, John, I'm so sorry, but
Thank you,
you are the
Kelly.
final member of the jury, and you have been evicted from the BBOG house. Thank you so much for playing. You were great as always. Which means congratulations to our final two of Carlos and Kelly.
Congrats.
guys.
Very festive.
Yes. Jury, you can go ahead and come off mute
We haven't been off mute.
if you're not already. So it's time for the jury to go ahead and ask some questions. So the floor is open to ask questions about the gameplay that happened throughout the game. We can start with Brandon.
Me?
Yes.
Kelly, what do you think your biggest move was in this game?
How cliche.
And same to you, Carlos. Well, he put me on the spot.
Coming into this game, being a winner, prior, we all know each other in this community. We all know how we play. Previously winning, 2 games coming into this, I honestly did not expect to make it here. So my plan was to lay low. When it comes to big moves, I didn't really initiate any big moves. I did help partake in some of the big moves that did happen. Brandon, with you, you know, like you wanting to backdoor Mike, you know, getting out David. Those were huge moves this season that I was a part of. But again, I didn't initiate it. I don't want to like take away anybody's credit. But yeah, that's my answer to that.
Okay.
Good.
And Brandon,
So
do you have
nothing.
And then
I
Carlos,
think I
who are you
said that
most
at the
loyal
beginning,
to?
Mike.
Oh.
My loyalty kind of shifted.
No, wait, Carlos. Brandon, do you have a question for Carlos?
I just asked him one.
Oh, okay.
What was it? I didn't hear it either.
He said,
Oh yeah, what was the question?
Who is he most loyal to in the game?
Oh.
Right. My loyalty kind of shifted like week by week. So I was loyal to the person I felt like would get me further every round. And for the majority of the game, I was most loyal to you because I knew that you have so many people coming after you that you always be a target in front of me. And no matter how many times people were going to put us up on the block, as long as we're on the block next to each other, you would go before me. So for the majority of the part of the game, you were my number one. And then once you were gone, Kelly became my number one.
Good answers. Good answers.
Okay, thank you. Breezy, you're up next. Do you have any questions?
Just for Kelly. For the first part, did you throw most competitions?
Absolutely. Playing with my friends, I didn't want to be in a position of like having to like betray anybody. So yeah, I definitely threw a lot of those competitions. I think I've proved myself at the end of the game by showing that I can win competitions. I won the past 3 vetoes consecutively and the final HOH, which got me here.
That's why I asked, because you did win the last ones, but I didn't know if you didn't try the last ones, like, because there's less people. So I wanted to know that.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
and Breezy, do you have any questions, Carlos?
No.
Okay. Up next, Courtney, do you have any questions?
No. It's just hard because I honestly had my mind set on voting for John, but he's not in the finals too. So, so since I have to choose between you two, I don't have my mind up right now. I am leaning towards one person because I feel that they played a better game, but I'd rather hear what everyone else has to say. So that's all I have to say.
Fair enough. We're waiting for final, please. David, do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kelly or Lee, whoever you're going by this game.
Kelly.
I just want to know why you felt you needed to waste my time the day I got backdoored. By having to call you and tell me all kinds of dumb shit.
I don't think like it was wasting your time. Like at that point in the game, I realized that like Courtney and Brandon had other connections, so I was like looking out to like make my own connections, and I did want to make that connection with you. But you know, at the end of the day, like the person that I didn't want to win HOH, which was Courtney that round, she won, and she was telling me that she was targeting you, and I just feel like I couldn't like betray her, so like I had to like vote you out.
Okay, so that just kind of leads to you weren't playing your own game because you want to make your own connections and you wanted your friends out, which it happened ultimately, but you still, I mean, you wanted stuff to happen and it didn't really happen because you could have made it happen, which is, you still voted me out, but you didn't show that you want all your friends' games like you usually do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I had to say to you.
Carlos.
Why are you playing like such a potato?
Why
do you think? Because I'm not going to vote. I'm not just going to vote just because obviously you know you are one of my closest friends in this community. I'm not just going to give you my vote just for that reason. I want to know what you did in this game because I really don't know at this point.
Right. I don't think I play like a potato. I think that when I saw the cast, I feel like I didn't really talk to you guys outside of to most of the cast outside of like games as you guys talk to each other. I think you guys all are friends with each other more than I was friends with any of you guys. So my strategy was at the beginning, I would get closer to each and every one of you and have a game relationship working with it. And I did throughout the entire game. I think I was the only one that was able to keep my hands like just keep socially with every side of the house. And when I won an HOH, I could have easily just gone to my way and put up 2 big threat, but that just would have guaranteed me to go next like I always do. So I make sure I even though I was targeting John, I stepped back a little bit and I let John and Brandon go after each other, and I took the safer road so to show you guys that I was willing to play with you guys instead of against you guys. Because if I had decided to put, for example, Mike and John, I would have guaranteed myself to be gone next week or the week after that because I didn't have enough people to to battle for me as Mike, for example, had, or as John, for example, had. Or on the other side, the flip of the coin, if I had to put Brandon and Corny, somebody was going to stay, and they had an army against me. I didn't have an army behind me, so I had to play the game in a different way, in the offensive way.
All right, and one more thing.
Defensive.
For both of you guys, and Lee, you can go first. I just want to know your biggest move that you owned, not having to do with anybody else, for both of you.
I would say for me, winning competitions when I had to win.
I'd say for me, it's being socially adaptable. Like it like at the end of the game, the entire house, even though there were 2 kind of sides, Mimi and John versus Courtney and not Courtney, this Lee and Brandon, both of the sides wanted me to stay in the game for a reason. So I'd say that my social game was pretty decent. And I knew that at the end, I had to win that Final 4 HOH because if it came down to, I couldn't risk myself to coming down to the veto. So when I had to win an HOH, I think that I stepped it up and did it.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay, David, thank you so much. Up next, we have John.
Hey guys, congratulations. My question is for Kelly. Did you want to lose by a lot or by a little? Like, why did you choose Carlos?
John, everybody was going to vote you, John. Like, did you not see everybody tweeting?
I know.
Yeah.
Kelly, my question was,
my question
was, did you want to lose by a little or by a lot? That was my question, not whether I was going to win or not.
Well, whatever. I refuse to answer this. Like, I can't. Like, I mean, I really don't know what you guys want from me. I don't think it's funny. I really don't.
I think you should answer that question because it's not just John asking. I think you should.
I'd rather lose by a little. I thought, like, makes you guys happy.
We're gonna lose by a lot because Brandon is gonna vote for Carlos probably because he said he's the smartest player in the game.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
I know, but you're gonna lose by a lot more than you would have with me.
At the end of the day, I chose to pick who I wanted to lose to, and I chose Carlos.
Okay, there it is. All right, thank you.
Okay. Thank you for that question, John. Mike, you're up next.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord, what? I just want to say I had a lot of fun playing. Thank you, Antoine, for hosting. I'm okay with this outcome because it's not Brandon and Lee, at least. But my question is, what's your favorite color?
Oh, my God.
Who are you asking first?
Of them. I just want to know what color they like.
At the same time.
My favorite color is blue.
Mine is yellow.
Oh, the correct answer was red. That's all.
Those are all primary colors, too. Look at
that. Okay. Thank you, Mike. Up next, we have Mimi.
Isn't that it?
Yes, Mimi.
Turn it down.
Lee post.
Too
I
fucking
don't
late.
have any questions.
Bitch, it was at 57.
Can we make comments?
Sure, make a comment, sweetie.
I just want to say, Carlos, you normally play so horribly, and I'm just so impressed that you were able to play a good game this time.
Oh my God.
I agree.
Not horribly. I love Carlos and he plays well, but he always makes a huge mistake that gets himself evicted. And he played very level headed this game, and I was impressed. And I'm always impressed with Lee's games. I'm just saying I wanted to let Carlos know that I thought that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the jury members for your questions. Last but not least, we have the final pleas from the final two. Kelly, you won the final head of household competition, so would you like to go first or go last?
Well, I'm not going at all, so Carlos, you can have the floor.
Huh?
Oh.
Like, I'm not about to, like, fucking kiss these people's bitter asses. I'm sorry. Like, y'all fucking bitter. Like, that y'all got out in a fucking online game, and I cannot believe it. Like, we've played several games together. Like, get the fuck over it. Build the bridge, walk over it. Like, you lost.
Can we get to Carlos?
So
I
when
don't
it came
think
to
I'm the sore loser. Like, I'm sitting in the final two. You guys are in the
Sound like a
jury.
sore loser right
Being
now.
bitter. You're bitter. You're very
You
bitter
have
right
the chance.
now. You're very bitter. You guys all made up your mind. Like, at the end of the day, I chose who I wanted to win the game. So I chose Carlos. Vote Carlos.
Carlos played a good game. I don't think
He
anybody's
did.
mad at
He
that.
played an amazing game. I'm proud of
Yeah,
Carlos.
he did.
Okay, that being said, Carlos, go ahead and give your plea.
Okay, so I want to play a different game. As you guys see me play before, I kind of like when I win HOH, I kind of like take a power trip and try to take out the biggest targets early on in the game. And when I studied when I saw that the cast was kind of like already in a way or another divided, where Brandon had a thing against John, and where I knew Mike would be a big threat that people would start taking shots at earlier than later. I just decided to step back and build my relationship socially instead of trying to take out the big threat myself. Because then I figured that once the big threats are out, I would be in a way better chance, in a way better. Somebody's echoing something. I would have a way better chance of making it to the end, and that happened. I did think that a lot of the weeks I would have been evicted, and maybe a lot of the things were by luck that whoever won the competitions. But I think a lot of it also had to do with the time and effort I put into the game. So if you guys think I deserve to win, I would appreciate your vote.
Okay, thank you so much, Carlos. Kelly, do you have anything to say?
I said I don't.
Please say something.
No, I'm not.
Well, first time for everything. Kelly has decided not to speak in the final plea section of the finale. That being said, jury members, please go ahead and DM me who you want to win the final season of BBOG, either Kelly or Carlos.
Can we just? Okay, am I?
You can DM it. Thank you.
No, I didn't know if you want to do that stupid one at a time thing.
No.
Where's your thing? Okay. Can I say something?
Yes, speak your mind, Courtney.
Well, I would like to say that at the conclusion of this broadcast.
Oh, girl, you didn't say can you have an advertisement, but go ahead.
I should go over to the All-Star Black Wives account. The game started today, Castleville is today, and you should go check it out. First competition is Sunday. I don't know the time yet, but it's Sunday. You all should go check it out. It should be drama-filled, exciting, and filled with a lot of twists and turns. So, yeah.
Thank you for that public service announcement and advertisement. Greatly appreciated. Thoroughly wanted.
No problem. It features some iconic people. Brandon, Lee, Antoine.
Where is it?
DeMonica. Yeah, I posted it.
DeMonica is so legendary.
I follow it,
Oh
don't
my
I?
god.
Here for Damon. I'm here for Damon.
I don't even know the ad. I don't even remember the ad.
You tweeted Kelly is refusing to speak. That just makes me laugh. You tweeted.
I mean, did I tweet a lie?
Oh Lord.
Oh, Jesus. How many things do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. John, hello.
Ooh, I have a question.
Courtney, I'm the only one who saved it.
Yes, ask your question.
Carlos.
Just tweeted it.
Yeah.
Carlos.
Yeah.
If Kelly had taken John, who would you have voted for?
I would have voted for Kelly because I feel like either none of them were really like at the start, but John really, I don't know how much he had talked to people, and from what I had known of John, he was only talking to you for the majority of the game, so I would have voted for Kelly.
Okay.
If I had to talk to when I needed to talk to them.
What he said?
I don't know.
I said I'd talk to who I needed to talk to when I talked to them.
Ooh, that's like that's how mom clap back. That's what my mom would say. You will speak.
Well, I was the same about Kelly. I didn't
You
think
will
Kelly
speak
was
when
talking
spoken
about. I didn't
to.
think we were on the same side anyway, so I didn't know who else she was talking to.
Classic
Wait,
John.
what, Mimi?
I said I didn't think you were talking at first either, but we weren't on the same side for a minute there, so I didn't know who was talking to who for a minute.
All right, I'm gonna go, guys. Good luck to whoever wins.
Thank you.
Bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
I have the votes, and so I will now tweet them out and then reveal them live as I tweet them. So I have the eviction vote. Oh, oops, I have the votes.
The eviction vote. Do it that way. Whoever gets the most votes.
Just follow along as I tweet. Oh, okay. So let me find the keys. Oh, oops. Breezy has voted for Kelly. 1 vote Kelly, 1 vote Carlos.
Wait, what? Who's my vote?
Oh yeah, I missed that one too.
Oh, Jesus, my bad. I mean 1 vote Kelly, 0 votes Carlos. John has voted for. Oh, I really am messing up tonight.
Yeah, that typo in that tweet is like
Oh, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about it. We're just going to delete that right now. Actually, let me retweet that. No show pass situation.
Breezy has votes.
Breezy has voted for Kelly. Means we are 1 vote Kelly, 0 votes for Carlos.
Oh God.
Thank you, Breezy, for your vote. Next up, we have John.
You're welcome.
John has voted for Carlos, which means 1 vote for Carlos, 1 vote for Kelly.
Thanks, John.
Next up is David. David has voted for Carlos, which means we're at 2 votes for Carlos and 1 vote for Kelly. Next up, we have Brandon. Brandon has voted for Kelly. We are now at 2 votes for Kelly, 2 votes for Carlos. Next up is Mike. Mike has voted for Carlos. We're at 3 votes for Carlos, 2 votes for Kelly. Carlos only needs 1 more vote to win. Next up is Courtney. Courtney has voted for BBOG Season 9, Carlos. Congratulations, Carlos.
Thanks, guys.
Congrats, Carlos. You deserve it. You win a
Carlos.
good game.
Thanks.
Carlos.
Congrats, Carlos.
Thanks, Lee.
I liked everybody in the final 3, though. Anybody would have been a winner.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Carlos.
Woohoo.
So,
Is there prize money?
Very deserving final 2.
no.
Listen, first the unorganization, then no prize money. What is
Please do not attack me. You know, this will be the final season of BOG.
You said that last time.
No, like this is legit the final season. There shall be no more of this. I am retiring from hosting for a very long time.
What about Amazing Race?
That's also canceled as well.
Okay.
What about what?
Amazing Race. Canceled. That will no longer be airing on CBS.
Bye.
Okay. Yes. Carlos, you are the winner of the $25 grand prize. Congratulations.
There
I
was
need that money.
a prize?
Yeah, I need that money.
Production will contact you shortly to get your information to send you the money.
We're splitting that $450.
Oh my god, so much noise. Okay, let's get to the reunion.
Can we go?
Yes, hello. So time for the reunion. Let's talk about some of the things that occurred during the season that I have questions about.
I want to go.
Miss Courtney.
Quad fraud.
You were in a very great position in the game. You were in between both sides of the house, and you started both sides.
You're breaking up.
Pitting them against each other, pitting Mike up against Kelly and Brandon. It all seemed to blow up in your face once Breezy voted out David.
You broke up like 20 times.
I heard the last bit. I didn't hear what was the. I heard all of it up until the last question. What was the last question?
You seemed like you were in control of everything up until Breezy voted out David. What happened?
What happened was Breezy voted out David. That's what happened. When I tell you, I gagged. When that said 3-3, I said, huh? I was gonna DM you, but we were live. I was gonna DM you like, did you read it wrong? I was so sick to my stomach. I was like, hold on.
What'd you think the vote was gonna be?
She thought I was.
Actually, Breezy did vote me out, but you voted me out too. So it's like
I know,
really
but listen, I would have kept you. I would have kept you because I told you I wasn't gonna go after you. I was gonna keep you, but then you said, "What did you say in your speech?" Oh, you said, "I'm going after the people that voted me out," which was obviously Lee, Brandon, and Breezy.
Yeah, your friends. It's your friends that you were not going to get out, and I can get them out for you. So
I didn't want to be. I'd already refused to vote out John at that point.
Repost.
It's me and Carl.
I'd already refused to vote out John the week before, and they wanted John gone, and they knew John was coming after them. And so if I would have back-to-back 2 weeks in a row kept two people that would have come after them, it just would have looked bad. And so, first of all, me winning HOH, I tried throwing it to Lee. I don't know how many times I had to pick fire in a row for him to get the point to pick water to throw me out, but he wasn't getting the memo, and so I ended up winning. And then So when it came down to it, once you said that I'm going after Lee and Brandon, I'm like, I cannot have someone else coming after them. Like, it'll just look bad. And so I was like, okay, David has to go.
Ooh, can I chime in real quick?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Courtney, that was your biggest, dumbest move. I told Antoine right after that. I was like, Courtney was like my number 2 in the game, and then when you did that and got rid of David, I was like, Courtney's my number 1 target now. Like because you lied.
Oh, it pissed so many people off.
Because I was thinking like, I was like, she has to know Mike's gonna win the next HOH, right? And like,
well, yeah, it was throwing Brandon and Lee off because Lee's over here thinking I'm about to put him up. I'm like, no, like, I did not want. Let me tell you something. Winning the HOH, I did not want to win. I was trying to give it to Lee. So badly.
You're in such a good spot. Before that, I was like, man,
freaking rock paper scissors HOH. I win it. I like. It was so mad. I was so mad, and so going in, I was going to get rid of Carlos, like, but I thought we had the votes to get rid of Carlos, so it would have been out of my hands. But Breezy went and voted David and was like, I'm sorry I had to do it. David's always after me in games, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, girl. You could have told me beforehand, because I just would have told Lee or Brandon to get rid of Carlos.
You guys let Breezy off the leash for one vote?
You should. I wish the camera was on because I was gagged. I mean,
oh my gosh!
I was like, that's supposed to be 4-2. What does he mean 3-3?
But when that happened, because Breezy like made you a huge target because no one was like, it just made it seem that you were lying to us. Like it looked like you knew she was gonna vote that way.
When the whole time I was actually lying to Lee.
She didn't even know.
Yeah, I didn't.
I know. No, I understand that, but the way it looked, because you guys have done that before in the boxing games, like voted and split votes.
Yeah, that's what happen. Like in DDBB, that was their whole strategy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like, ooh, Courtney knew, and I was like, in Antoine, I said, if Courtney would have told me she was gonna vote out David, at least like I would have had the heads up and like know what she was doing.
Yeah.
Your game bad.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
But at that point afterwards, like stuff happened in my family. I was just like, I don't
right.
Priorities. I was just like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Of course. And that's more important for sure.
Breezy, let's talk about that. You blindsided Courtney with your vote.
I know. I decided literally like last minute, like last.
Watch your step.
What? Because
I think that was somebody's TV or something.
Oh,
mine's on mute. Mute.
But yeah, I decided last minute. Like I messaged Courtney. I was like, "Okay, evict David, please evict David, please evict David."
I know she was spamming me like evict David. Lee is like, because I was taking so long. Lee was like, "Girl, what are you doing?"
I was like, "Do it," because I was like, "Oh my God, do it, please."
So dead. I was just. That was just bad.
Because she was taking forever, so I thought maybe if I spammed her, it would have David in her head like multiple times, so she would evict David.
And I was going to evict Carlos because I'm like, Carlos is not going to be closer to me over Brandon or Lee, and then he was like, I'm coming after Brandon and Lee. I was like, shoot, I cannot keep this boy after I just kept John and refused to vote him out.
Well, I just figured that because Mike was winning everything, I was like, oh my God, like Mike, David, Mimi, and John are going to be Final Four. Like, nope, we're in that today.
Well, I will say, I already told Mike what I was going through, but when he put us up, I was like, he does not know that he is going to get the blind side of his life, and Brandon and Lee put him up when they win HOH.
Yeah, I
was like,
I wasn't going after Mike.
Blindsided.
He was just,
I kept telling him they were going to, and he wouldn't listen to me. I said, it's so obvious, and he was like, no, I'm with them. It's fine. Like, I'm trying to just be with everyone and whatever. And I was like, no, that doesn't even make any sense. They're gonna put you up.
Yeah. I didn't want to tell him that.
Every little bit of satisfaction in doing it.
Well, no, I didn't want to tell him.
Okay.
I mean, they already told me, and like, I would have never put up Mike like that.
Yeah, if Mike wouldn't have done that, like put me and you up, I wouldn't have evicted him.
Huh?
Yeah, but you had already lied to him though at that point.
He was pissed. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I wasn't trying to go after him. Like
No,
lie to him.
Breezy thought.
No one knew what I was doing. I
Breezy's
just
thing
literally
was
decided
that
last minute. Like I was like, okay.
Breezy's
I was
thing was that
I was
we had
never
our
gonna
little
evict him.
Breezy's thing was that we had a little foursome or whatever, and that David leaving shouldn't have mattered because he wasn't a part of it anyway.
Yeah,
and
like I didn't.
I was like, yeah, sure, but you lied to them, like.
I know. I lied to like everyone. I was just, I don't know. I just wanted David out that week.
I was just like, girl, but yeah. But when we went up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home. I was like, he's gonna go out right after me. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, if I was active and would have talked to him, I would have been like, dude, Brandon is gonna come at your neck.
Yeah, I
like,
thought Mimi
just get him out.
I thought Mimi would throw the veto to like Mike. I don't know why Mimi won that veto that week.
I wasn't ever gonna come after Mike until week 1 when he started lying about that Kevin thing.
That wasn't really a veto you could throw.
Me. That wasn't Mike. Get over it.
That wasn't a veto you could really throw. I mean, it was like a puzzle.
No,
like,
I just played. I won. That's why. I mean,
true.
And it wasn't like a jigsaw puzzle, so you weren't guaranteed to win, Brennan. So you should get over it.
What are you talking about?
It wasn't a jigsaw puzzle. Easy as fuck. You just had to look at the shapes and just.
Nobody brought up a puzzle, you dumbass.
The veto was a puzzle.
Ask them again.
Nobody brought that up, you retard.
Fine, y'all.
What are you talking about, dude?
What are you
Carlos,
talking about?
any world possible.
I'm talking about week 1, and you're over here talking about a puzzle.
they were talking about.
I'm so confused.
Why didn't I throw that comp to Mike?
I was talking about that.
Where's the moderator? Where's the moderator?
What the fuck does it matter?
No, I just said that because it would have so that Mike could have took Mimi off the block. So they would have both been safe. Mike is still at the game at that
point. Yeah.
Was Mike playing in that veto?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only veto that he didn't win. And then he got backdoored.
Girl, I was not paying attention. I just saw Mike backdoor.
Because him and Mimi would have both been safe. Like, they would have been all good if Mike had won that.
Well, who was on the block next to Mike?
Well, unlike what everybody thinks, me and Mike weren't like,
oh, you guys
play this comp for me. Like, I mean, Brandon, do you think he played that comp for me too and won it? So for me,
what
so
comp?
he could leave. Like, what? I mean,
what comp?
The one that I won when he left.
No, I didn't. I never said that. I just said the HOH.
I know, but it's just annoying that I win a comp and you're like, oh, Mike did it. Like, that's so stupid. Why would if he was playing comps for me, did he win that one too? That I won?
I don't know. If you don't want people to think that, don't ever admit to it.
What are you talking about?
It's been admitted before that you guys have done that.
Yeah, when I've like told you, who cares? In Colin's dumb game.
Well, I mean, if you don't want that to be thrown out there, don't ever do it.
Well, why would I lie about it? Why wouldn't I just say yeah? That's stupid.
I don't know. Because he was evicted.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because evicted people don't get to play comps. That's
why
the
didn't
big
I
deal.
say, hey, go play all these vetoes and stuff for me?
It'd be like the same thing when people aren't playing the game.
Well, I don't know anything about that, David. Do you want to talk about how when we're not playing a game that you're playing and you come and ask us to get help for puzzles? Like that?
Oh. Who cares about that?
Wait, hold on.
Everybody asks for help with puzzles.
Right now.
Well, then, don't. I'm just proving my point.
Don't Google Hangouts with people trying to win a comp. Because you do it every single fucking competition, so shut the fuck up.
Oh, listen. You said, like, when people who aren't playing the games play comps for other people, you come into our DMs and ask for help for puzzles when we're not playing that game.
Yeah, of course. I've done it. Yeah.
Everyone does.
Well, then don't get fucking smart with me.
It's not a fucking competition. It's not a game that's on Twitter or anything. I'm not fucking in Google Hangout every single competition with fucking a group of my friends trying to win one fucking competition.
Well, you used to.
So shut the fuck up. Go push some more cards.
Well, I mean...
Well... Oh, Haley.
Hey, I'm back.
All right, Antoine, want to take over the reunion?
Hello, yes. So there seems like there's become a bit of animosity between David and Brandon. What's
Bring
going
it
on?
back up.
I tell you what it is. When Brandon left, he said that he was not friends with David, and I think that was rude, and I think it pissed David off, and I think that's what's going on right now. I could be
When
wrong,
did
but
I?
that's what I think.
Wait, when
What
did I
pissed
say
David
that?
off?
No, it wasn't
You
when
said
Brandon left.
that.
It was when I left.
Did I say that?
Yeah,
You had to announce to everybody that.
What did you say, Brandon?
he announced in that live glitch that he was not friends with David.
I mean, David
No,
and I
he
really
said
aren't
John.
friends.
He said John and David.
Well, I mean, David and I aren't really all that friendly.
Well, it was very rude.
He's never on Twitter.
How is that rude?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
I mean, what do you mean? How was that rude?
I don't think it's rude.
It's not. It's the truth. David and I really aren't friends.
Well, I wasn't aware of this. So, but now I
If you
am.
would have asked that question a year ago, I said yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't have time to be on fucking Twitter 24/7.
Well, you're on Facebook 24/7, so.
No, I'm not. I haven't fucking checked my
Clearly-
Facebook in like 6 days.
Clearly,
I just
you
don't
can
go
make
on
time
social media
elsewhere.
anymore. I'm sorry.
Not like you're doing anything else with your life. You bum.
Oh my god.
Hello, everyone. Long time no see. Evicted house guest Kevin, number one.
When did you get here?
Hey, Kevin.
I just came to make a quick announcement. So now that we're all here and the game is over, I have chosen to reveal the final twist. As the holder of the hidden veto, I would like to announce halting
girl.
Hex Rise. Tonight dies.
That's why I said that you were the funniest host.
But Kevin,
because of
since
that.
you're here, sweetie, what happened in week 1? It seemed like you were just a pawn, and then all of a sudden you became a target.
You know what? And I just checked the list, and Mike, is not here. And also, I noticed that Noah isn't here as well because, Mike, I've gotten over. It is what it is. But Noah is kind of really the person I wanted to have a few words with, but I'll just let him go. I feel like he's a little busy, So, yeah, I don't know what
Is he doing
happened.
what?
I'm not gonna go there. I
Oh,
prayed
go
already tonight.
where?
I just feel like
Forgot Noah was in there.
Yeah, me too.
Mimi.
I just feel like I was already at a disadvantage and there was nothing that I could do. Either way, like I couldn't socialize with the girls. I couldn't like do anything because as soon as I saw how many votes that bitch had on the fucking first like HOH, not the votes, but like how many numbers he had, like how much he won by, I was like, oh bitch, like this is clearly like his game. So once I saw that, I knew that it was a done doozy for me. I was like, well,
Kevin, I was actually gonna keep you until like last moment.
well, I still don't understand where that lie came from about me running around saying something about a backdoor plan. I don't know. I've kind of
Noah
just
said
made
you
peace
said
with
that
that.
to him. Noah
Girl,
told me that.
okay, this is the tea on Noah. This is what I had words with him about. Because me and him were talking and it was like cool. Like I felt like he was kind of the underdog because the girls were spilling his tea. I was like, girl, they're probably gonna get him out. Let me just chit chat with Noah. I feel like me and him are kind of on the outs. So we were cool and like talking and this and that. And he was saying like, as soon as I went up as a pawn, I was like, oh, I don't feel comfortable with this. He was like, well, you're gonna have my vote. You're gonna have my vote. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, well, I hope it doesn't get that far. Like I really would like to come off the block. He was like, well, if you come off the block, I feel like I'm gonna go up. And I was like, I really don't think you're gonna go up. I was like, to be honest, like no shade, I kind of thought Breezy was gonna go up. So I was like, girl, you're good. So I was talking to him about like making sure that he wouldn't go up. So like I told him, I was like, well, as long as you're telling me that you're gonna vote for me to stay, like if it does come down to me like still being like on the block, if you're gonna vote for me to stay, I will talk to Mike and see like kind of where his mind is and like if I do come down, would he put you up? And I didn't even get into play with that. Like I didn't even talk to Mike because literally after I went on the block, like Mike stopped talking to me. Like he was like, "Oh no," he was like, "You're just a pawn. Don't worry, you're good, you're good." And then he literally just shut down. I was like, "Okay, Shade." So didn't have a chance to like talk about this mysterious backdoor plan. But I just feel like Noah is stupid because girl, like once I left, you left, dummy. You should have voted
Yeah.
for me to stay.
I will say, when Mike put you up, he was saying big time he wanted Estefana to leave. For some reason, he was so Estefana has to leave, blah, blah, blah. Like, he
Well, that was
really
me a
was
little bit
saying
too.
that.
I
I
was
was
saying
the
we can
one that was
control
like,
Estefana.
this is stupid. Kevin's going to be a vote for
Bye, y'all.
that
See y'all later.
side. And it's clear that they're going to be against us, Mike. And he was like, no, they're not. They're not. I was like, yes, 1,000% they are.
I
He has
really,
to
to be
go. Like,
honest, I'm not gonna lie, I was not gonna vote like against Mike. I was like actually trying to work with him. I was like, oh bitch, clearly he's gonna be the T in this game. So like it makes sense for me to work with him, not against him. And
yeah.
so once he just started acting shady, I was like, oh girl, boom, like bye. So after that, it was just
I
kind of
to
like
add
whatever.
something after this
Yeah.
exchange is over.
Hmm?
Is that exchange over?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
I
What's
don't
over?
know, but I can't speak for Lee and Brandon. My intention when we're in a group chat, minus Kevin Fatias or Fatty as however you pronounce his last name. My intention was for us five to be the final five.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was never
Oh,
letting it get
I
that far.
believe you, Courtney.
That was what I
Yeah,
wanted.
Yeah.
and it was very apparent.
I wanted that. But then I know Brandon necessarily didn't want that. I don't know really about Lee, but because I asked Brandon about it and he was like, nah, no. I wanted us
Yeah.
five to be the
149.
final five.
Well,
And
I
I
knew that
didn't
I was
start
with John,
cheering
so
or
I
really
was
in the
very
group.
like,
I mean, but no shade to like Courtney Lee and like Brandon, but like I don't even think we really had that conversation as far as like me being with y'all and like
We
working just
didn't.
strictly with y'all. So like that's why I was kind of mad because I was like it was assumed that I was just like associated with y'all. So I was kind of just knocked
mm-hmm.
out
Those
by
first 24 hours of us being in the
guilty by
game, our
association.
interaction was
Yeah.
us telling Lee, go talk to this person.
I
Listen to
can't
this
hear
person.
anything.
Meaning.
No, it's like
Chase.
a tractor or something. What'd you say?
First 24 hours of exchange was like me telling Kevin, talk to this person, talk to John. Who's John? That's Arcade Fire with the song in the minibar.
Yeah,
That
and
was
that's what I
our
did.
exchange.
Like I literally was, and even when I was like talking to people, it wasn't just so like I could like secure a vote. Like I was like, okay, I really don't know these people, so like let me really
Yeah.
talk to them. So that's why I felt some type of. I'm like, y'all fake bitches. Like I took time out of my day to be like, hey girl, what's up? What's your name? Like where you from?
Yeah,
And the
I
girls
actually
were
felt bad because I at the time when I told you I was going to keep you, Kevin, I was going to keep you, but somehow the target got switched off of Estefana into you. So I just had to do a.
it's
The
just so
people are
ridiculous. I just felt
yeah,
like robbed because it's like, damn, I'm really going against like a
yeah,
like
like you said,
robot.
you're guilty by association. Like you're just going
Well,
to
no,
be a
I was
vote.
just over it because Estefana literally is like a robot in the game. Like she like wakes up at like 5 minutes and goes back to
Oh
sleep.
yeah,
Hey, are we doing the HOH? What's going on? Like
yeah. No, you were just guilty by association. And when I told you I was going to keep you, I was, but just things got switched. So I was like, fuck. I felt bad, but couldn't
it's
do anything
okay.
about
Y'all
it.
tried it on my time. It's cool. I enjoyed my time in the house for those 12 minutes.
I said you were so in the survey, so that's
if
you're
that if we didn't have
convicted.
that wheel, you could have stayed.
Okay, that's what really
Right?
fucked me over.
Wheel.
If Breezy didn't go up, I felt like I had a fighting chance.
Yeah, because I was gonna keep you. You would have stayed.
Damn wheel.
Lee here or Brandon?
Did I evict Breezy that? No, I evicted you. I evicted
No.
Breezy the next time.
Yeah, I had 0
Yeah.
votes that time.
Where's Lee? Lee, I have a question. Or Kelly.
Hey.
You refused to give a final speech. Let's talk about it.
Um, it's just like, I really don't like when I'm being attacked. I felt very attacked.
Did you?
I did. The laughing, the snickering.
Yeah.
It was just rude. Like, I didn't find anything funny. You guys like made it seem like I played like a horrible game, and like I don't think that's the case.
No one
But